So often, we have our eyes on the finish line. But what if just getting to the start means just as much?
On January 15, 2023, I was told that I have 3 years.
For Max Savar, every run is now one more than he was told he'd get to take.
I remember looking up the stage for cancer. If you Google it, there is no positive information there.
At 46, Max was diagnosed with colon cancer. It quickly spread to other parts of his body.
I feel that sometimes hearing the news that there is nothing that can be done and kind of to hear what your date is, that takes the hope away.
A beloved staff member at the Harris YMCA in Charlotte, Max did what he trained his body to do for years: dig deeper.
I found myself too responding with this kind of spirit of fighting through it, and almost saying I don't have a luxury of calling quits, and I have to fight it. I have, family to take care of.
In the fight, Max was determined to find every tool and resource to help improve his outcome, and to keep doing things he loved, like marathons and Ironmans.
And probably those races were just adding to my determination that, you in some way, like almost like I'm talking to that cancer saying, you think I'm going down, watch me.
Max worked for the Y in Chicago before coming to the YMCA of Greater Charlotte 8 years ago. A familiar face on the Y fitness floor, Max and his dog Mac are also staples at Y races.
Well, he's been to every run with me for years.
So even when cancer surgeries meant Max had to sit out races, his Y colleagues were determined to run for him.
They were all running Corporate Cup wearing Max Effort shirts while I was in the hospital recovering.
And when Max finally made it back to the start line of an Ironman race just 2 months after he finished chemotherapy, he couldn't hold back his emotions.
As soon as the gun went off and I heard the race started, the tears just started pouring down my face. While preparing for that race, I had, at that time I didn't know how much I have left, and you hear all the stories, and my goal was I just want to make it to that race. That was my objective, just to make that statement.
Now, Max shows up at each start line, not just for himself, but for others.
Notice the impact it had on others, especially on other survivors who were crushed with their diagnosis and their world just felt like it ended. And then there is this crazy guy who does marathons and triathlons and is suddenly, there is no evidence of cancer in my body.
And he continually extends the invitation, whether for a race or in life, to run it together.
That's my calling right now, and I know what it felt like and how alone I felt at that time, and I know that meeting someone who had some positive outcomes is very just brings hope, and that's probably the most important thing to receive at that moment.
Because it turns out, when you've been given a finish line, every new start is a gift.
It's the craziest, surreal statement to make, but I'm past my due time. It's so gratifying to be able to give, because I was not supposed to be here to be able to give.